Let's get right into it. Number 7. Phone watches your sleep. You tuck yourself into bed, place your phone on the nightstand, and drift off. You think it's just sitting there, innocently charging. Wrong. If you have a sleep tracking app, or even certain health features enabled, your phone is wide awake, and it's eavesdropping on your most vulnerable moments. It's using its built-in microphone to listen for every snort, wheeze, cough, mumbled secret, or full-blown sleep-talking opera you perform. It's also using its accelerometer to detect every toss, turn, and midnight flail. That's the same sensor that knows when you turn your phone sideways. These apps claim to analyze this data to tell you about your sleep stages. They'll present you with neat little graphs in the morning. You snored for 47 minutes between 2:15 a.m. and 3:02 a.m. You experienced 12 restless periods. Think about what this means. Your phone is creating an audio and motion diary of your unconscious hours. It knows if you grind your teeth. It knows if you're a chainsaw snorer. It might even catch you revealing embarrassing dream secrets out loud. This incredibly personal data often gets uploaded to the app's servers. Their privacy policies usually say it's to improve services, but this data is now a commodity. Companies can analyze this data to profile your sleep habits. If you're a chronically bad sleeper, maybe you'll start seeing ads for mattresses, sleep aids, or even doctors specializing in sleep disorders. The really unsettling part is how casual it all is. We willingly let these devices monitor us at our most unguarded, creating a record of behaviors we're not even aware of. So the next time you check your sleep report, just remember, your phone was your silent, digital bedfellow, taking copious notes. Sweet dreams. Number 6. Phone's secret diary on you. If you've ever whispered to a friend about wanting a new houseplant, and then suddenly your phone shows you ads for monsteras everywhere, it's not because your phone's listening through the microphone. It's doing something way creepier. It's keeping a diary about you. Every tap, every scroll, every second you spend looking at something gets recorded. You watch a cat video for 30 seconds. Your phone logs that activity. You look at pizza places at 11 p.m. Your phone writes that down too. This creates your interest profile. It's like having an invisible detective following you around, taking notes on everything. Companies use this diary to make scary accurate guesses about you. If you've been listening to sad songs all week, here come the comfort food ads. If you're looking at baby stuff, get ready for diaper deals. When you open an app or a web page that has ad space, a super fast automated auction kicks off behind the scenes. Advertisers bid to show their ad to you, specifically because your secret diary says you're the exact type of person they want to reach. They get so specific through a mesh of trackers. Websites use cookies, tiny files that remember your preferences and what you've looked at. Apps have their own trackers. Sometimes it's browser fingerprinting. The creepy part is how predictive this can become. Based on thousands of data points, these systems can start to guess your mood, your upcoming life events, or things you might become interested in before you even realize it yourself. That's why sometimes an ad pops up for something you were only thinking about. Your past online behavior might have already hinted at your future interests. This massive collection of data means your phone potentially knows your habits, your curiosities, and maybe even your unexpressed wishes, better than some of your closest friends. Number 5. Phone predicts your next move. You might have noticed how your phone seems to read your mind. You search for best hiking boots once, and suddenly every app is showing you camping gear ads. It's not magic. It's your phone predicting your future. Every tap you make is data. Every search query gets logged. Every second you spend looking at that new laptop gets recorded. Even hovering your mouse over a buy now button without clicking is something they track too. You browse car reviews today. Tomorrow you're seeing ads for auto loans. You look up one lasagna recipe. Your grocery app starts pushing deals on ricotta cheese. The algorithms are connecting dots you didn't even know existed. They're not just watching what you do. They're predicting what people like you typically do next. If you book a flight to Miami, get ready for swimsuit ads, sunscreen promotions, and travel insurance offers. Your phone knew you'd need these things before you did. If you start following fitness accounts, here come the protein powder ads, gym membership deals, and meal prep services. Your digital behavior screams, "I want to get fit," before you've even decided. Companies are racing to perfect this mind-reading tech. They want to show you ads for things you don't even know you want yet. The truly unsettling part is your phone is constantly building a profile of future you. What you'll want next week, next month, maybe even next year. It's using those predictions to nudge your decisions, to shape what you think you want. So next time you see an ad that feels too perfect, remember, your phone didn't just guess, it knew. Number 4. Phone's anxiety profiler. You might get that feeling your phone knows you a little too well. It could even tell when your anxiety is starting to bubble up before you fully admit it to yourself. Your phone isn't psychic. It's a data sponge, and you're feeding it clues all day long. Consider your keyboard. If you're suddenly typing faster, more erratically, making more typos, or backspacing like crazy, some research suggests these tiny changes could be digital tells. Those late-night doom-scrolling marathons on social media or news apps when you're usually asleep are logged by your phone. That sudden spike in searching for terms like can't sleep, heart palpitations, or how to stop worrying is another breadcrumb. Even how often you pick up your phone can change when you're feeling overwhelmed, what apps you open, or how quickly you abandon them, or your text messages suddenly using more negative words or fewer emojis. These aren't definitive signs on their own, but together, they paint a picture. The truly creepy part is, this isn't about you telling your phone you're anxious. It's about the potential for it to infer your emotional state from the countless data points you unintentionally provide every single day. Scientists are exploring how digital phenotyping could help identify changes in mental well-being using data from personal digital devices. The idea is that your digital footprint could offer early warnings. While some developers aim to use this for good, like apps that might gently suggest a break, it also means a detailed profile of your anxious moments could exist. Data that shows when you're most vulnerable, when you're stressed, when your focus is shot, and you're carrying the evidence right there in your pocket. Number 3. Phone's insecurity radar. If you've ever used a beauty filter on a selfie, you're not just adding cute bunny ears or magically smoothing your skin. Your phone is basically running a full CSI investigation on your face. It's mapping every contour in real time, identifying your eyes, nose, mouth, cheekbones, jawline. It measures the distances between features, compares ratios, checks for symmetry, and analyzes your skin texture down to the pixel. Then it corrects you based on programmed ideals. Those filters aren't random. They slim your nose, plump your lips, enlarge your eyes, erase your pores, and even reshape your jaw. Think about the filters you gravitate towards. If you always tap on the one that slims your jawline or the one that erases forehead wrinkles, your phone's learning. Click by click, filter by filter, it's building a detailed file on your biggest insecurities. It knows you might not like the shape of your nose. It knows you're self-conscious about those under-eye circles. And this isn't just about fun filters. There are apps that explicitly rate your attractiveness based on algorithmic beauty standards. They'll score how symmetrical your face is, how youthful your skin appears. This data is incredibly valuable. Suddenly, you might start seeing hyper-targeted ads for specific dermal fillers right after trying a lip-plumping filter, or ads for nose reshaping procedures if you've been consistently using a nose slimming effect. Your phone isn't just a passive tool. Its apps are actively learning your unspoken anxieties about your looks. It's a creepy feedback loop. Your phone shows you a better, filtered version of yourself, making you hyper-aware of your natural flaws. Then, the apps on your phone start offering you products and services to fix those very insecurities it helped highlight. It knows what you don't like about yourself, sometimes before you've even fully processed it, and it's always ready to show you an ad for the solution. Number 2. Phone snitches to insurers. You might think your driving habits are between you and the road, but your phone is building a secret report card on your driving right now, and it's sending that report straight to your insurance company. Every time you tap the brakes, every time you accelerate, every turn you make, it's all being recorded. They're tracking your speed. If you're hitting 80 in a 65 zone, that's recorded. They're watching your acceleration patterns. If you floor it at green lights, they know that too. They can tell when you're using your phone while driving. Every text, every scroll, every tap while you're behind the wheel. Sometimes it's through apps you downloaded yourself. Insurance companies offer these safe driver apps that promise discounts. What they don't advertise is that they're creating a detailed profile of every mile you drive. Modern cars are basically computers on wheels. They have their own SIM cards, their own Wi-Fi, their own GPS tracking. This tech creates what's called a driver score. AI algorithms analyze all this data to calculate how likely you are to crash. If the algorithm likes your driving, you might save a few bucks. But if it decides you're risky, your rates could skyrocket. Some car manufacturers are accused of tricking people into sharing this data. You agree to some vague terms and conditions when you buy the car. Suddenly your car is broadcasting your every move. Law enforcement can sometimes access your car's data easier than they can access your phone's data, sometimes without even needing a warrant. So next time you're driving, remember, your phone and your car are keeping score, and that score determines how much you pay. Number 1. Humans can't detect lies. Think you can spot a liar? That shifty-eyed colleague, the friend who fidgets? We all like to believe we have a built-in lie detector, but science has some bad news for your inner detective. Those classic tells you see in movies are mostly garbage. Avoiding eye contact is taught as a sign of respect in some cultures. Liars might actually make more eye contact to seem convincing. Fidgeting could be nerves, anxiety, or just too much coffee. Truthful people fidget too. Researchers have run tons of studies on this, and the results are embarrassing. Most people, including police officers and detectives, guess lies correctly only about 54% of the time. That's barely better than flipping a coin. Your phone sees your face during video calls. It hears the tremor in your voice. It records your typing speed, your pauses, your edits and texts. Imagine your phone trying to become a lie detector based on these digital tells. It could flag your hesitant typing as deception, when really you were just distracted by your cat. It might interpret your nervous laughter on a video call as lying, when you're just camera shy. The creepy part is, if humans with all our empathy are terrible at spotting lies, imagine an algorithm trying to do it. Your phone doesn't understand context, stress, or cultural differences. It just sees patterns, and it could easily decide you're being deceptive based on the same flawed assumptions humans make. Your phone gathers terabytes of data about your every interaction. It might know what you said, typed, or how you looked, but it's probably no better at knowing if you're lying than you are, meaning it could be building a profile of your truthfulness that's completely wrong, based on digital breadcrumbs you unknowingly leave behind. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.